Hi, Josh.
Love the belt behind you.
Yeah, I thought you might. Well, it's great to speak to you both. And actually, Uli, I know you spent the past few years channeling The Rock, obviously in his early years as a pro wrestler, but
Yeah.
did the time you spent working with him help prepare you to come onto an action project like this one?
Yeah, I mean, Young Rock was very physical. I did 99% of the stunts, got in the ring and learned all that kind of thing. So yeah, definitely, definitely.
And Elliot, Keontae feels like he's keeping his cards close to his chest, at least in the earlier episodes. So, what are you really excited for viewers to see from him? There's maybe some hints, a little chemistry between him and Amber, but what are you excited about where his story goes?
Oh, interesting.
Huh.
I hadn't clocked that, but now I'm intrigued like you are. Well, I agree that I think there are a lot of question marks over him. There is a lot hidden about his character, or at least not shared that much in this first season. So I am excited to find out what those things could be. And he seems pretty squeaky clean on the surface. So I think that's always something that you have to be aware of and not fully trust.
Yeah, for sure. Because Jensen's character, he seems to rub the whole task force up the wrong way. And there's a great scene in episode 3 with obviously where Lucas is none too impressed with how he handles the escape plan they're doing. So, what did you guys enjoy about exploring that dynamic with Jensen?
I loved it. I personally loved it. Meacham is my kind of guy. He's cavalier. He kind of does his own thing, but at the core of who he is he's a very stand-up guy. And so, it's frustrating working with someone like Meacham. It's like, oh God, this guy again. But Jensen is perfect. He's got that action thing going on and his humor. It's working with Jensen's been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how about you, Elliot, in terms of your place in the task force and the character dynamics? What did you enjoy about
I
exploring
mean,
that?
I wish, especially listening to you say that, I wish I had had more to do with Jensen, like one-on-one,
Yeah.
especially because the stuff that you guys have is so fun. Um, but for Bell, I love that he's so work focused. He definitely has his personality, but a lot of that is about doing his job the best, better than anyone around him.
Mhm.
And while he's not necessarily competing with the rest of the task force on the surface, he does want to make sure that he stands out as being absolutely equipped and capable of getting the job done. Um, but still, there's room. I didn't expect there to be a kind of like potential romance for him in the workplace
Mhm.
or setting that in. So we'll see where that goes. I have no idea, but yeah, it's been interesting.
And back to the action scenes, both of you. This obviously is a very grounded series, very real. You're shooting out in Los Angeles. What was it like to tackle the action and the kind of action in this show? It's not the kind of over the top John Wick stuff. It feels very real and very grounded, like the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, the end.
No, yeah, I mean, it very, like you said, it feels very real and kind of true to what potentially could happen on the streets of LA.
Mm.
And I think that authenticity, I think it's one of the really wonderful, skillful things that stunt coordinators are able to do is find the appropriate action for the genre or for the kind of context of the world that you're creating.
Mm.
And Guy Fernandez, who is our stunt director, did an awesome job.
Yeah.
I really wanted to fly, do the cable thing, and he wouldn't let it happen. I didn't really, but
You were on a cable at one point, weren't you?
was I?
On the roof? I wasn't there.
No, I did everything
Never
without
mind.
cables,
Made it
without any
up.
safety. I did everything legitimate.
Well, great to speak to you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time. I love seeing what both of you did in this series, and I'm excited for people to check it out over the summer. So thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it, brother.
Appreciate that,
Pleasure to
man.
meet you.